The fact that it's already quarter 3 is literally insane. Like, how are we already halfway through the year? I can't. 2024 is quite literally flying by, but honestly, we still have plenty of time to really lock in and focus on our business and all the goals that we set at the beginning of this year. After sitting back and reflecting on the past 2 quarters, I realized that I have been slacking. Like really slacking. If you're watching this video, I know that you also feel like you are ready to just do a business reset and really lock in on the last 2 quarters of the year. The tips that I'm about to share are also things that I'm going to be incorporating into my own small business. So without further ado, let's lock in and review these 7 tips that I'm going to start incorporating in my business and that you can incorporate it in yours as well. So tip number 1 is pretty generic and straightforward, but let's start using a planner. I have a calendar that I have sitting literally right here. And the last date on this calendar, or the last month on this calendar, is April. Y'all, it's July. So I'm not sure what your planner or calendar is looking like, but if it's lacking like mine and just going that far back, it's time to really just refocus and start planning better. Another thing that I used to incorporate before was actually using a physical planner. Physical planners really help you to see just what your day-to-day consists of. It's a little bit more in-depth compared to a calendar where you put like your general things that you need to accomplish, like absolutely need to accomplish. A planner is more of like a bullet point. This is what I need to do on this day. This is when I need to complete it by. It's just all around helpful to have a planner. Using a planner, you can also track your inventory or list out when you need to get said inventory. A lot of planners also have notes sections, so you can bullet point exactly what you're needing while it's on your mind. It helps me so much, and it allows me to just have all my thoughts in one area as opposed to having it in my phone, and I can't remember if I put it in a Google Docs document or in my notes section. Just having it in a physical planner when I'm at home, and I can just run and be like, I need to do this. It helps me out. Get a planner, use a planner, let's be more organized. Up next is consistency with social media. Y'all, I know social media can be so daunting. It can be draining, especially if you're an introvert and if your personal social media is something that you don't even take seriously. It's just a lot. But you know, being in business, we have to steward our social media. We have to have a presence and we have to be consistent. That is my primary focus for the next 2 quarters, is just being consistent with social media. And being consistent doesn't have to look like posting every single day. It's finding how many days you can commit to posting on social media. For me personally, I'm going to try to post 2 to 3 times a week, which is something that I feel like is attainable to me and my business. I challenge you to reflect and really think about how many times a week can you post, and post quality content. Not content that is just to fill, like filler content that is probably gonna get all of 5 likes, but actual genuine content that your audience can relate to, can engage with. This is the type of consistency that is gonna help build our small businesses. The next tip is to go ahead and update your listings on your website. I know for me, some of my listings have just been literally the same since I first started my business, which is probably not the best listing that I could have right now. So one thing that I'm going to be doing is updating my listings and making sure that the pictures are quality, that the descriptions are quality, that the titles are going to best represent my product and reach certain audiences or my ideal audience. I'm talking about Etsy, but I know a lot of people use different websites like Shopify, whatever, what have you. Just update it. Update everything. Make it look cleaner, make it more aesthetic, make it just more polished. That's what we can do going into quarter 3. Make your website look more polished, make it look more clean, get rid of all the junk, get rid of the things that aren't selling, pull them, just pull them, and really focus on things that are doing well and how can you make this listing even better. The next thing that we're doing is organizing our spaces. My specific space that I work in, we call it our studio. Me and my husband, we both have our own corners of our studio, and his corner is always nice, really pristine, and just, I'm looking at it now and I'm like, oh, I need to do better. He probably thinks that my side of the studio is a mess. But anyways, I need to focus on this corner and just actually organize it and allow it to serve me and my business. And I just need to take care of it. You know, like I've been granted this space, and whatever space that you have, take care of your space, organize your space so that it can be literally a happy place. You want to work in your workspace. So whatever that looks like for you, go ahead and organize it, tidy it up, and make it a place where you want to be. You're working here, so it should be an enjoyable place where you can work, even if it's against a wall. Put up a picture or put up your goals, put up something so it can be a source of inspiration for you, a source of inspiration for you to want to be in your spot, your workplace, and just pour into your craft. I might sound like a broken record with this next point, but this next point is to focus on quality over quantity. Y'all, this is so important because I feel like with me personally, whenever I'm focusing on, I need to make this, it doesn't sell. So one thing that I'm going to be doing with this Q3 reset is just focusing on things that actually do sell and improving the quality even more. Improving quality can look like using more durable materials. For example, if you are a jewelry owner or jewelry business, what am I trying to say? For example, if you have a jewelry business and say that you're using maybe zinc alloy or just copper, maybe move up and use 18 karat gold, stainless steel, sterling silver, just to elevate your pieces a little bit more. And you can also rise up the prices a little bit more because the quality is just higher. Again, this quality over quantity can also translate into just social media posts, your social media presence. Just focus on high quality content over content that you are rushing to get out. No one cares to see that because I'm telling you, we can tell it's rushed. So just take your time, put out quality content, put out quality merchandise. We're elevating our brands. Another thing we can do in Q3 is just to reflect on our business. We can reflect on our finances, analytics on social media, really just focus on what's working and what's not for your business. How are you feeling? Reflect on your feelings about your business. Are you wanting to shift? Are you wanting to pivot a little bit? Reflection is so important for growth. If you're not reflecting and you're just going, it's like, no, you're gonna burn out eventually. So reflect on where you are today, even if it's just you journaling about your feelings towards your business and really just analyzing where you are right now. Take a peek at your analytics to see how you're doing on social media platforms, on your websites. All this is so vital to small business growth. And in Q3, we're all about growth. This end of the year, we are really focusing on growth. So let's go ahead and just reflect on our business and how far we've come since Q1. Last but not least, pay yourself and celebrate your wins. I should just at myself because that's who I'm talking to. But no, y'all, paying yourself is so important. Would you work for free at just a random job at a 9 to 5? Would you work for free? I didn't think so. So why are you working for free right now in your own business? No, you need to transfer some of that money from your small business to your actual day-to-day account. There's no reason why you are working for free. And I know for me, sometimes I just get busy and my alert for like payday, hey, it's payday, pay yourself, I'll see it and I'll be too lazy to transfer that money to my bank. Like, what are you doing? And with doing that, it makes me lose track of my finances completely with my business. So I'm not seeing what did well, how well I did for the month. It just all gets swept under the rug. And then I have to track my finances and go through QuickBooks and see that all this stuff has piled up. And it's just stressful. So one thing that I'm going to be doing in Q3 is paying myself on time, and also celebrating my wins, celebrating even the small things. For example, if you had a goal of reaching a certain following or reaching a certain number of sales and you get that, celebrate yourself. Even if it's you going to get some ice cream or something, celebrate yourself, celebrate your wins. This is going to encourage you to continue to pour into your business because you are seeing reward come out of it. Like I said, y'all, all these things are things that I need to work on as well, so we can honestly hold each other accountable. If these are tips that you're going to also implement into your small business for Q3, please comment below. If you have any more helpful tips, comment those below as well, because honestly, we are all about growth here, and I'm trying so hard to grow. So hard to grow in Q3. So yes, let's grow together. If you like this content, please go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe. I'm so glad that you were able to tune in today. I'll see you next time. Bye.